Me mixing my little knobs. Probably could have phrased that better, especially as an opening line, but oh well. Don't ask me why, I'm just in a baseball mood today. How you doing, Bacon? Also, Bacon, I want you to know you got an actual spit take out of me because I was just scrolling through Discord this morning and I saw the call come through of that, won't be broken now. Just, I felt that in my soul. And Dustin! Fuck yeah! First! And Bookworm, Watto and welcome.
Doing it right.
No, I said 25 shots. Look, the guy was like, do you want this 5th shot in there? And I'm like, yes, I'm not going to sleep anytime soon. It is a god-fighting kind of Saturday night. It is. But with a grin and camaraderie. Oh shit, I didn't put it in... Oh, I didn't put it in Discord. You know what, it's on Blue Sky, you can have a look. I was clearing away some boxes yesterday and stuff so I could sit on the couch. And I got this great shot of all of the slug cats looking at Bonio. So I just posted it earlier with Attack on Titan 2013. It's weird because I kept saying I was gonna put all my Gundams in all the cupboards and turn it into like a weird little diorama everywhere. It seems that the slug cats have been the one to claim that honor. Anyway, how you all doing? Happy Saturday, friends. To those of you who are preparing to hunker down and survive sports ball weekend, don't do what I did and go to the fucking store. That was stupid. I didn't even need that much. I just needed some condiments and I was like, you know what? It's the weekend. I'm gonna drink with friends at SOBA tonight. What should I get for myself? Well, it's the weekend, so I'll get a box of wine and a couple of those cute little like single-service sake bottles because I'm a bougie little bitch and I love having those in the bath. That's my idea of decadence. So I walk in there and it's like that scene from Community. Something's on fire, someone's on the floor crying, there's just a spinning towel, a confused Donald Glover's holding a box of, like a stack of pizzas.
Sensors online. Weapons online.
A Raven, Watto and welcome! Raven, again, I would have sworn blind you've been here longer than 15 months. In a good way, you know what I mean? But thank you. J-Po says they're getting 8 inches of snow. So you've got the winter rush as well. Seattle's in a weird spot that it keeps trying every night to do like a proper snow, and then by the time I wake up, it's gone. So for someone who, you know, air quotes, works from home, like, it's not going to affect me and the Nuggies if we get snowed in. You know, I've made sure that I'm basically bulk buying salad for them, and when I ordered the hay for them, I got like 4 bags, so the babies aren't going hungry. But I've still got that British sense of wonder whenever I encounter snow that's more than like a light cake sprinkling. I think it's because, like, if you grow up in the UK, snow means snow day. Doesn't matter how much snow, it means snow day. Because everyone collectively agrees in the UK that, oh, I can't come to work, it's snowing. The trains go, oh, a little bit of snow on the tracks, we can't possibly. And everyone just takes the day off, and it's great. Bacon says areas of Southern Oregon were getting century levels of snow. Fuck a doo-doo. Okay, so Raven, you were here for longer than 15. Okay. I'm not saying, oh, I can't believe you haven't done more subs here. It was just more like, I saw the 15 and I was like, Raven, you feel pretty OG. Because, alright, obviously, sleep deprivation and gin over the years has eaten away at my memory. I would have sworn that you came over with the Angels Fall First crossover we did with Jocat. God, we couldn't do that now. Jocat's fandom is too large. Yeah, Aeon, Dustin was quick on the draw today. I don't know. I'm still feeling a little bit of the warm fuzzies from yesterday. Well, Sea of Thieves was... Oh, I was Jimmy's rustled. Just the hanging and the banter after. Like, it was nice. Getting to talk, stream and stuff, hang out with you all. I'm still kind of like... I also have my 5-shot coffee, so that's probably contributing to the good mood. It's somehow classier than necking 2 Red Bulls. Anyway, what are you up to, friends? What are you playing? Tell me your tales. Thank fuck there's no game news today. Although, I know I'm saying this daily now. I cannot state how many fucking games are dropping. And that they're good. Sorry, I was just quickly skimming the hot sheets in case there was something that had happened and I missed it. Also, yeah. Nattering with some friends last night, we may have come up with the worst video game of all time. And I may have to share this with you. We'll see if many of the squad come on in, but... Oh, so Aeon, you talking like roasting the beans yourself? Because I love the theatre of making a good cup of coffee, you know? Pan roast them on the stove. Oh, that's gonna make the house smell fucking great, right? But aside from that, friends, I putzed around on Sniper Elite Resistance some more. I'm kind of losing steam on it. And I would definitely recommend playing it via Game Pass if you're intrigued. Okay, because, again, if you haven't played Sniper 5, play Sniper 5. If you have, then Sniper Resistance is kind of like the Yieldy expansion pack. Huh. So Wolfcried, I think Balls still exist. I know Tobias had a Balls sponsorship. Maybe... I don't know if he's talking... You know what? Let's move on. I don't know if I can tell that story or not. But I will ask next time Tobias is on the line with us. Did I tell you all about the indie mech game I found? Like, God, my wish list is glorious, but holy crud. Not Stories of Soul, the Gundog, which is coming out next week. Okay. And Genres, that's a great way to spend a weekend. Oh, Perpetuity's dropping in a week and change. Love to see it. Sorry, I realised that this this mech game has been in my noggin, and I keep seeing it on TikTok, and then I realise I've not told anyone about it. And I have seen a fair wedge of video footage coming out of the Monster Hunter beta test. They turned Ivy into a dragon, sans the Norks. And I was just like, you know what? That's inspired. It appears to be a dragon with like bone tail that segments out like a whip, which it also charges with some kind of dark energy. It's a proper, like, Monster Hunter poster child. The kind of dragon that's, oh, cool until you... It looks like, oh, way cool, until it attacks you, and then it looks like, oh, fuck. It's got real, like, Gormagala energy. But... Alright, I'm gonna find this fucking mech game. I'm gonna find this mech game. Yeah, so Fearless, I've been chatting with the cats. They upped their rates. That's why you managed to sneak in those last ones. They drive a hard bargain, let me tell you. Once again, Will goes through the exciting stream of looks through wish list, tries to find thing. The problem is kind of, I start looking through the wish list to find something to show you all, and then I see something that I'd also forgotten about that's really fucking cool, that I also want to show you, and I have to not get distracted by, like, glorious nonsense. So Aeon, I did see the Epic BLT. I meant to talk to you about the name of it, because that's not cool, but it did look delicious. It did inspire me to do the very same. So I beasted a BLT the other night in honor of. What's this bloody mech game? Okay. Aeon, my apologies. Then that's fine. Okay, not that you need my permission. You're right. Context matters. But I'm also a big enough numpty to admit when I'm wrong. Did they not make a Steam page for it? Is that why I haven't told you? Oh, that's it. Okay. They really need to make a Steam page. TLDR, there's an indie dude who's making like a MechWarrior 3 style title. Just added railguns that physically change and missile pods that open up before firing. No, Aeon, it's entirely fine. You know, I didn't have the context. So you are all good. You're all good. Anyway. So video games happen so much, and I know I've been talking about it a lot this week, I'm still a little worried about the concept of... So we talked a lot about discoverability, we talked a lot about video games and the sheer number of them coming out. But the interesting thing about it is that, unlike, say, the Atari crash was due to shovelware at a massive level, causing consumer confidence to plummet, this is like a Three Stooges skit. Back in the day, we'd see one great game coming out maybe every other month, if that. Now we're seeing multiple great games per day. Like, the quality threshold is so high, and they're all getting jammed in the door. And, I don't know, there's no solution for this. It's a great problem to have as a consumer. It's a little scary from the industry standpoint, but... Oh, sorry, and Vanderbeest, thank you for filling a pint glass. What? Oh, and welcome. House order is represented. It's forefront on my mind right now. Because, like, AAA's imploded. There's going to be a few of the big studios left after the end of this year, but not too many. Not like it used to be. And the plethora of people coming from the small and medium-sized space is just like a fucking Zerg wave. But it's not a Zerg wave of shit, it's a Zerg wave of brilliance. And it really struck me... Before I went out to get coffee, I just, like... I did what I usually do. Turn the rig on, see who's streaming right now. And I realized that there were 5 streams I didn't want to watch to avoid spoilers. And then I kind of stopped and was like, alright, am I really going to play all 5 of these games? I'm like, wait, yes I am. They're all brilliant. Like... I was talking to a good friend on the subject of it, and he pointed out that we're coming out of the COVID release schedule. So during lockdown, everybody that was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna make my game. We're starting to see the ones that really got time to cook coming out now, which would explain the high quality threshold and the plethora of different creative ideas. But it doesn't mean that it's any less intense. So yeah. I'm trying to understand where we're going to be as best as I can. And I feel like the weird shaman from Vikings when he's like, I can no longer see the future. Yeah. Well, so Uberdan, the want to play old stuff is more like the world fucking sucks right now, and the comfort of the familiar is definitely going to be a draw. Indulge on that. You are entirely fine. Like, that is what these games exist for. And let's be honest, of all the coping mechanisms one could be adopting right now, I'm just gonna play Baldur's Gate again is fucking fine, alright? I mean, what have I been playing on my downtime? Sniper Elite, which I've been playing since Sniper Elite, and Tokyo Extreme Racing, which is the most Dreamcast-coded game I have played in a million years. Like, I'm doing it too, friends. If I wasn't streaming for all of you lot on the regs, I'd probably just be on a nostalgia kicker right now, if I'm being honest. I do have an uncomfortable amount of energy right now. I don't know if I mentioned that. Oh shit. Okay, speaking of nostalgia, here's one for the oldies. Check. Okay, I'm not going to say the name of the game. Just let me know if this rings any bells. Alright. Yeah, around here, it's a lovely problem to have. Squarepeg. I too remember Armor games. I'll tell you, sorry, just jumping back to what Arandios was saying, like, I'm a gnat's tit away from reinstalling Warframe, slowly catching you all up.
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
What ho? Completely forgot it was that time of the month, so surprise subversary it is then.
Surprise for me or surprise for you? Do I need to be more surprised, Wraith? And thank you. And yes, for those of you who guessed Armor Games, this was... so we talked about it ages back when we did the Last Stand Aftermath, which I really fucking love, by the way. It's $9 right now. But this is part of a series of old, like, classic Flash games that have been updated. So this was the one. I have done every achievement in this. Just... Oh, it doesn't show here, but... so this was one of the first Flash games I encountered, The Last Stand, that made me think, like, wait, Flash games could be real games. You play a dude in the zombocalypse trying to survive the night. You have to remember that back then, zombies was an original idea. They ended up making 3 games, and the third one was an open-world exploration 2D title. They would eventually strike a contract with Armor Games, and I do believe the Last Stand team are one of the first indie teams to get a publishing contract just to make Flash games. So they did The Last Stand, and they did the title we were just looking at, which was just called Warfare. Originally Warfare 1917 and Warfare 1944. And it's... I don't know what to call it. It's not quite turn-based, it's not quite auto-battler. You know, you tick up in resources, you click what units to send forth, but you don't directly command them too much in the first game. The Last Stand of Flash games, yeah. And they've been creating bundles of their old Flash titles and re-releasing them on Steam. And, like, I'll be honest with you, like, I played a buttload of Crash the Castle, I played a buttload of those classics, and it jumped into my noggin because, you know, here we are talking about nostalgia and stuff like that. And this isn't the emulation of nostalgia, this is direct nostalgia. And it is interesting to go back to those Flash games and see which of them really were good. Because for those of us who lived the Flash era, they weren't all good, but you took what you could get at that point. Anything that felt like a real game was something you leapt onto. Wraith says the Gemcraft series when they kept going back to. Good shout. I mean, I fucking loved, was it the Infectinator series? That always felt real fun. Good old Toss the Turtle. God, okay, there's games on this Flash games list that I do not remember purchasing. God damn it, Drunk Will. Stick Death? Fuck yes. That's a good point. I didn't get the new Madness game. Okay, it's still $25 now. I'm good. I'll get it later. I did spend $30 to get both of the Mega Man Battle Network titles. Ray saying Sunny was one of the high ups on Congregate's recommended list. Never got into it. Hey, Uberdan, that was a great way to spend your weekend. Elden Ring random run, a bit of Valheim, Satisfactory. That's a good blend. Arandios. I was about to say, who do you think you're talking to? And then realized I've played probably 4 different iterations of the Warframe tutorial. I want to see what the new one's like. I did want to start doing a video on Tarkov, but single-player Tarkov's not quite updated yet. The team that does the AI improvements haven't updated to the latest version, so... alongside the Wanted Dead video... Oh, Aeon, this is Incinerate by the Garages. Let me know if you can see that playlist. That's my personal best of for the Seattle Garages. Sorry, I guess I had kind of like a... Everyone's been talking about sports ball. I don't care. But it did make me miss Blazeball. Yeah. I should give it a better name than just Blazeball playlist. But... Ray says I should email the Tarkov devs and what's harder to code? Enemy AI or women? How complicated is it to add mammary glands to your game? Ah, fucking knobheads. Yeah, and Fearless, we never won a single season. We never won a season. And yet, still the most iconic team. Giggle physics. Ah! Oh, if you're wondering why, it's like... I've played a lot of Escape from Tarkov. It's a game that I enjoy the framework of, and honestly, it should just be a tech demo. It should just be like an engine pack that people can buy and build better games from. But yes, the devs did say that they weren't going to add women to the game because women couldn't do this. Like, firstly, fuck off. You know, we've got some... Like, mate, how about you run around with a pack full of kit and let me know what you can and can't do? But whatever. Basically, devs and knob ends. But I did want to... I want to make a video about essentially LARPing in games. Or, like, RPing for one. RPing. Lol. Patrick... Was it Patrick Gill that did the roleplay in Red Dead? I just want to make sure I'm not attributing this video... Because I know a bunch of people have done really good videos on Red Dead Redemption 2 and treating it like a... and treating it like a roleplay experience, not a typical game. I just want to make sure I'm attributing to the correct individual. Yeah, it was Patrick Gill did a video called I tried to fix Red Dead 2 by role-playing. And I realized that one of the reasons why I keep coming back to Tarkov is the same kind of thing. Like, the worst thing in Tarkov is other people. But, you know, when you get into the groove of it and you start to feel like you actually are this, like, badass special forces survivor, it's kind of cool. You know? Shooty Gunbang is... Realistic Shooty Gunbang is one of the weirdly, like, blandest thematically game types you can get into. But you can add your own spin on it. Oh yeah, so Arando's Mental Monk, Grand Theft Auto 5 RP stuff can be so funny. And like collaborative LARPing, like collaborative RP, fuck yes. I've probably told you like 20 times, but you know, I was on a Ultima Online RP server for 2 years. And it was fucking brilliant. I probably should have not spent as much time playing all night, because it was US based server, but it was fucking good. But the idea of treating an environment like an RP for one, I don't know, because I haven't started it, but 1,000 years ago I treated myself to a copy of 1,000-Year-Old Vampire, and that is a tabletop RPG for one. Sorry if I've already told you about this, but just for framing, you know. And the idea is that you are a vampire looking back over your 1,000 years of life, filling in a diary. And I love that idea. You know, by the time you finish playing through 1,000-Year Vampire, you've written in this scribbled diary of your own. You've unfurled a character and a life and a story, and it's all yours. And we've kind of touched on that in games. There isn't really one that brings the full thing out. Eulogy for a Dead World was close. But yeah, I realized that one of the reasons I keep going back to Tarkov by myself is because I'm treating it like a little RP for one. You know, I have my mission, I have my idea, we're going into the zone and we're coming out. Like, whatever the story is of Tarkov, now, I've come up with my own, and I kinda like it. It's... the Tarkov story, to me, is closer to Front Mission. You know, the idea of this, like, politically tracked nightmare zone. This area that, you know, everyone is fighting over, but no one can claim. So, essentially creating this huge lawless zone. And there's something sinister happening beneath. The Legion really helped, like, fold into that. The idea that there's this, you know, frightening science-backed super soldier league and things like that. So Furiosa says Final Girl is a good RPG for one. I mean, I haven't heard of it. Raven has played a few single-player TTRPGs and likes The Lighthouse at the End of the Universe. I'm not going to Google that, but that sounds great. The reason I'm not going to Google it is so I don't buy it, because I still haven't done 1,000-Year Vampire. Hell, I haven't even done, what is it? The Game for One by Neil Patrick Harris. But yeah, Aeon's wife picked up one called Be Like a Crow. Nice. There was one that was kind of based on the book Annihilation, which isn't a single-player RPG, but it can be, and it has gorgeous card art. But I'm sure I've talked to you all about this before. I have a real problem in that I get enamored with concepts when it comes to RPGs. And I used to be really bad for buying books and box sets and all these things. And then not playing any of them. Before I moved out of New Zealand, I kind of donated a bunch of my board games and stuff because I was not using them. I was not playing them. sorry, that was me going off into space a little there. But yeah, that's long and short since last I've seen you. The only other interesting thing I did today was I found this bundle. Once again, I am not a good friend if you want to play less games. Actually, let me just bring this up on main. Okay. Wait, no, hang on. I have too many buttons today. So this crossed my feed, the Safe in Our World charity bundle. And I did some research on Fanatical. They are not a grey or black market key site. It's predominantly a bundle site. I don't know if it's one that I'd recommend buying from on the regs, but an Aussie, Watto, welcome. But it's a $15 bundle for charity, and it contains Thank Goodness You're Here, which would usually be $20. It also has Big Kitty Little City, Summer House content warning, Mini Metro, Behind the Frame, Moonlighter, and a bunch of other games. Oh, Dahlia View, which we streamed a big chunk of. So, no, it's a fucking good bundle. Unfortunately, it does contain Paw Patrol, and yes, ACAB means Paw Patrol as well. But for everything else... Oh, fuck! Well, fuck me then. It was in stock when I started the stream. Fuck! Ah, oh well. That was, oh well. Fuck that, I guess. Oh, you couldn't make this shit up. Bullet dodged. Did it? Oh, beans. I mean, okay. Oh no, the charity bundle did well. Still. Well, sorry, friends. I'll keep an eye out for any good bangers in the future. Like, I'm having a look and see if there's anything worth your time on there, but they've got some like make your own bundles and stuff like that. They've got some weird, like, mystery bundles, I guess. Like, $14 gets you 20 mystery games. Okay, so the Make Your Own bundle has basically been their shtick. Alright, thank you, Chonris. I hadn't encountered this site before. Like, I don't go looking for key sites. Occasionally I get drunk and look up who's selling copies of, Starbreeze? Starbreeze is The Walking Dead. Because I can't imagine anyone has any keys of that kicking around. Okay. I can't believe it was fucking sold out already. And... oh. Sorry, Edwin. I've told you, I'm not a good friend to have if you want to sleep more and play those video games. I know what I'm about. I know what I'm about. And C222, Watto and welcome. Hello, hello. Hey, J-Post, you second legend, thank you. Oh, Divershi, living the life. So to those of you who just joined us, what and welcome. I made the idiot mistake of going to the store earlier, and it was like, it was fucking like Christmas tier mania. I got my few essentials and totted away as fast as I could. Oh shit, Lance, where's the nerd alert sensing? And Unholy Glee, what and welcome. Hello, hello, friend. Lance, did you see the picture on Blue Sky? Because that fucking cracked me up. Oh my god. The nerds are coming from inside the building! And C222, how are you doing, friend? Did I say hi? I hope I did. I feel I've been basically flitting between exhausted and manic this week. I'm going to spend this weekend getting myself on an even keel. And we'll be back to a proper stream schedule next week. I do feel a little guilty that I kind of got so out of whack this week. But at least the company, the games, and the books have been fucking good. C222 with I have my authentic Irish cuisine from Taco Bell. Okay, I really like that.
Now we live in a hell of our own creation.
Oh, Ozzy, congrats. Sorry, the reason why I'm kind of multi-track drifty potato is you all have got me for like a good hour and change. I am heading down to SOBA tonight because I want to see my stream peoples, and like I don't know how much longer SOBA will continue, so I don't want to miss it. You know. So I'm just having a look at games that we can have a trundle with. And you know what just struck me? I mean, you know what, Lance? Maybe my feelings will change drastically after tonight, and I will go back to being... But that last SOBA meet fucking sucked. And if it hadn't been for hanging with you lot, or getting to see those of you that came along, like, I would have been pissed I spent money to go to it, you know? But... I know, Unholy Glee, like, you've got to listen to your body these days. If it says you need to sleep for a day, you sleep for a day. Unless your body starts telling you to eat the gravel from the aquatic section of the pet store, that's the point we need to tell your body, no, we don't eat the glowing rocks. Look, Lance, worst case, I get to see you. I think Tobias is coming down. I know there's a few peeps coming around. I have been scrambled this week, you know. But yeah, sorry. I was looking at games that we could mess about on for an hour and change. It just struck me that Rat Shaker is in there, but I don't know how weird Rat Shaker gets because I've been avoiding spoilers on it. So I don't know how weird you'll want to get before I trundle off to downtown. Exactly, Jin. The Forbidden Nerds. The Shiny Rocks. Oh, Zine says, don't worry. It's fun. Well, I'll install it. Because, like, Rat Shaker is overwhelmingly positive on Steam. It has nearly 2,000 positive reviews. How weird does Rat Shaker get? Yes. Fun for us or for Will? Fun for me is I Am Your Beast, which I've been slowly chipping away at. Getting the S ranks in the support missions has been really tricky. And the fucked up hallucination encore, the logic be damned, you don't even have to get a rank in those, you just have to finish them. And let me tell you, that is no mean feat. But I am going to continue trying to 100% I Am Your Beast. Because... So one of the things that's really weird is that in certain kinds of games, victory isn't what the devs say, it's what I feel. Like, I don't know if you've all... Oh, Caffeine. Fight well, have fun, to be continued, friend. I don't know if any of you all experienced this, but in some...
What?
And Beck and thank you. How are you doing? What? Oh, and welcome. 50 months. You fucking legend. Oh, and tier 2 as well. So, thank you. That's $10 a month you're throwing at my dumb ass. Thank you. No, it's just, I know this is something we talked about a bunch, but every time it happens, I find it kind of curious. So, like, I was really into Idle Colony this week. Very similar to the Norp Legacy and things like that. And I haven't finished all the game modes, I haven't unlocked all the things, but I got the Golden Melon. You know, roll credits. And I feel kind of content with it. What's interesting is I was playing Cruel really, really hardcore. And I got my sacrifice, I got my murdered guy. And now I'm fine with it. Like, I don't feel the need to go back and play like the gunless mode. And I guess I could play the whole thing and try and take on the boss a la finale, but I'm like, I feel like I am finished Cruel. There's more content to experience. And it's so fascinating at what point you feel you are done with a game. You know? Why is it that I still clamour for more Rain World, and yet, with these titles I picked up, I'm like, nah, that's good. Next game. Next game. Aeon, maybe that's it. If there isn't more to dig into, it doesn't pull me in. Aeon, probably the moment that we got language from Pebs. Because when we played Rain World, we had no idea what was going on. I was mostly playing it because like it was a game some friends had worked on, right? I tried playing it ages back, but it was just one of those nights where I just was leaping between games in a haze. And hell, you can see our first playthrough back on VODs. I ate one of Moon's jellies and gained like the enlightenment. I did not realize what I had done. So later on, after I spoke to Pebs and I realized we actually started funneling jellies down to Moon to make up for it. I think we got up to like 19 jellies for Moon. Definitely got all of her language. We got all of her dialogue from bringing her extra jellies. Because yeah, we were just doing up the wall and back. Yeah, the neuron flies, the jellies. Also, realizing that the monk wasn't just easy mode, but was a completely different campaign, that was also a big one. Because like everybody else, I saw the original 3 Slugcats, and I was like, oh, well you've got normal mode, easy mode, and then I guess score attack? Which is technically true, but it's 3 different stories. I don't know. God. Sorry, I cannot wait for more Rain World, but also, I've not seen the rushes from the Hot Pepper video. I've only seen a couple of things from it, and it's just struck me that that is a thing that I will be sharing with you. I think they said it'd be ready for Friday. God. It hurts so bad. So actually, Aeon, I got by pretty well. I haven't had horrifying spicy death poos. Now, does that mean that because my metabolism is slower because I'm older, it's gonna happen today? Who knows? But the only weird thing was, like, I wasn't hungry for, like, a day. I had to make myself eat because I did not feel hunger. It was very strange. Mainly, probably because my body was like, I don't know what the fuck you just did to me. Don't do that again. We're gonna deal with it, and then we're done. Now, Aeon, the last time I did this, like, back in 2013, I was fine. Like, once I'd recovered from the spice, I was fine. I was a little bit high, and I guess it was this time. But I was in a game store in our local, and I'm looking through games and doing my usual, like, sipping my coffee and just having a peruse. And then I had this sudden moment of, like, I gotta poo right now. So there was a little dotted outline where Will once was. The closest place was a fucking Weatherspoons, and I just run in and I'm like, hey, can I just use your bathroom? I'm so sorry. And they're like, yeah, sure, it's just up. And again, dotted outline, Will's gone. And what I did to that bathroom, like, I can just imagine that they encased it with concrete rather than deal with it. And it hurt so bad. So bad. And I've been waiting for that to happen for a day and change. It has not happened yet. Have I skimmed past it? Am I spared? One thing I will say, because we were talking about it like before we started filming, is like, the last time I did this, right? I had to buy the peppers from like a special farm, because like in the UK, you can't just buy habaneros in your local store. You can here. And so in my mind, it was like, all right, back in the day, I had to buy them from a specialist, but these are just your, you know, Freddy's off the shelf. Oh man, what if they're not very spicy? So Deus and I were like, you know what, we'll do one, and if this doesn't hit, we can go out, we can go to like a specialty store, go to one of the like Asian supermarkets or something. We did not need to go out for more. I did not need to eat a second one. It's going to be an experience, friends. And then, Aeon, your spice tolerance is way more than mine. Oh. But yeah, sometimes I worry that most of the interesting shit that happens to me in a week really is the stuff that I do with you lot. So I start running out of stories. Okay. So SHAKER has downloaded. Do you want to get weird with it for like an hour? Like, you don't want to get weird for like an hour before I have to run away. Okay. Orzine says the worst spicy was that Uncle buying something called spontaneous combustion sauce, and instead of having a dab, I poured it on the steak. Drank 2 gallons of milk. Huh! Getting weird and running away, my specialty. Hang on. I just let me pop the kettle on. I should make myself some food as well whilst we're at it. Make some noodles. I know, babies. I know. Don't look at me like that. You've got so much salad. Once again, friends, do not believe their lies. They are entirely spoiled. Little fuckers know how cute they are. That's the problem. Little fucking bastards. I know. Oh. Anyway, I will say, like, as much as it was incredibly painful, I am glad that I went through with it, because sometimes we all need humbling. Sometimes, you know, you think you're pushing your spice limits, you think you're getting, and it's like, no. No, I was not ready. Again. And Orzine, fucking yo. Well, the thing that strikes me, because just Aeon was saying apparently tree shore is the only mammals that eat hot peppers. What strikes me is that these plants literally evolved to hurt creatures that try and eat them as a means of survival. Like, that's their evolutionary superpower. And humans went, bet. What else you got, fucko? Yeah, humans go, oh, a challenge. I always love thinking about, like, mushrooms. Like, people just, like, humans just face-rolling mushrooms to see what happens. Like, This one tastes good. This one will kill you within 5 minutes. And this one lets you commune with the fucking gods. Like, how's that for a fucking dice roll? Okay. I still like thinking of humans as basically the orcs. Mainly because, sorry, not to get like high science nonsense levels, but of all the theories of like big think science, one of them is that we might be the first, civilization. And whenever we do sci-fi, whoever is like the overarching, you know, the overarching super civilization is usually very hoity-toity, very clean. Imagine you're a little burgeoning race. You're a little burgeoning race on a small planet, and you send that first message out, and what you get back is, "Oi, oi! We found one! Hey!" That would be amazing. We're not having an intergalactic kegger down here, but we are up there. Space Orcs, let's go! Yeah, we will eat things that hurt us. We will pack bond with anything. We consume poison on purpose because, way! We're Space Orcs. So, how did your civilization leave its planet? Did you learn how to fold space-time? Did you harness the edit? No, we built big fucking rockets that go away! Look, it's NASA! We put a tiny bloke on a missile! He's on the moon! Way! But why did you send him to the moon? Because we wanted to! We are the hold my beer Space Orcs, and I love that. I want to go to the moon. Why? What do you mean, why? It's there. Oh, punk it. We are the Space Orcs. We aimed for the closest thing there was and just hoped. Just moves with, alright, let's be real. If we discover aliens, 50-50 shot the first message we send them is send nudes. Yeah, Orzine, the space race is basically Gork and Mork, but for the moon. Yeah, Chaunerus. Instead of like coming up with a new form of energy, we just built a bigger boom and then tried to find ways to hurtle something around with it. Oh. Ah, okay. I don't know, I think it's a fun thought. I think it's a really fun thought. A lot of the time whenever we talk about, like, big science think, it ends up being really depressing. You know, like the Dark Forest theory and, the distance between civilizations is so long that no two civilizations will ever meet. And I'm like, that's just sad. Nah, Space Orcs, let's go. Okay, Bacon, I do like that theory as well, that there's a little, like, intergalactic cordon around our solar system that says, do not fuck with these little guys. They will get everywhere. Yeah, Aeon, that is also another thing I love about the human spirit. If our response to the Dark Forest theory is just, you know, we are the orcs we are the goblins with pots and pans just going, fucking come on then! Oh, that's cool. Furiosa, I hadn't encountered that. That's cool. That humans are considered dangerous because we adapted to oxygen. Like, meh. We are the xenomorphs. And Rebels, what and welcome. I haven't heard that, but I like that. The Death Breathers concept. I hadn't heard that either. Fuck, I love that. What is Watchmen if not a theory of a warg? Sorry, it just struck me that if you've read the Book of Watchmen, it ultimately comes up with the idea of, you know, the one thing that could bring complete global peace to humans is giving us an enemy from the stars, right? And what is that if not a warg? You like Gorg? Oh, you like Morg? I must fight you. Wait a second, what's that in the sky? Well, it's bigger than us. Let's fight it. Humans, way! Ah, Mental Monk, I do like that theory as well. That, like, we end up being the good guys intergalactically because of our empathy. I like that. Says the guy who's about to play fucking Rat Shaker. Huh. That's pretty cool. Unholy Glee was saying a similar one, that Earth is a death world because water is poison to just about everything else. And here we are splashing around in it like fucking lunatics. What do you mean? For fun? They jump in it for fun? What the fuck is wrong with them? I don't know. I think, considering everything that's going on, celebration of these stories is a good idea, you know? Nice little reminders that, even though it doesn't always feel like it, we're all in this together. And we're gonna get through this together, you know? Because we're humans. And humans are annoyingly resilient. We saw a big block of ice and went, I'll make a house on that. Penguins looking at us like, what the fuck are they doing? Phyllis, I like that one. And have you heard of the race of the Blazblath? Well, not really. They're ancient and extinct, right? Yeah, not ancient, nah. They were just the first to try invading that little planet over there. As for extinct, the first time they see humans drink water, it sends them into hysterics. Yeah, how much water have we got in us? What if we're basically, our main component is like alien mustard gas? It's fun. It's a fun thought. Most of this thought did come from me sending Caffeine some Stellaris memes. Oh. Hang on. Let me just pour my noodles. Let me just pour them in noodles. I know, babies. I know. Try not to overfeed you cuties. I'm gonna be obnoxious. give me 2 seconds, friends. Should have prepped this a second ago. What are the scissors? I know, I see you, cuties. I see you. Guess who remembered to actually do the dishes? This guy. Oh. Okay. Sorry, Mental Monk, I just saw your thing about the idea that Earth is basically Space Australia. I like that as well. Like the idea that the creatures that we have as pets would scare the fuck out of any alien race. I like that. Coffee finished. I probably shouldn't have applied as much coffee to myself, having actually gotten some sleep. To anyone who encounters me at SOBA in a couple of hours, I'm sorry. I'm treating this week like a recovery week. The original source. Okay, we don't get it. Oh yes, this is fucking brilliant. We've talked about that particular writing so many times, and that's probably where the concept of like the humans as space orcs really amused me. If you haven't read the thing that Aeon's linking, it's basically a discussion between the Vulcans and the Klingons, and they're talking about humans. And it boils down to, we gave them 2 warp engines. One to use, one to experiment on. They duct taped them together. And went, basically, fucking we. That whole story is so good. And weirdly, I kind of feel like Star Trek First Contact really leans into that. I like that. Mental Monk was saying there's a Tumblr-based sci-fi story about alien invasions where they're thwarted not by us, but by the wildlife. I like that. Sorry, I've said that to pretty much most of the things you all have put forward. I like that. I like that. That's pretty good. This makes me want to play Stellaris so bad. I don't know, like... The one thing that's always been lovely about Star Trek as a concept is it's like an aspirational future. You know, when we're all in it together, we've removed all kind of scarcity, we've removed capitalism, and we're doing great. And I love that. Creating art that represents not where we are, but where we want to be. But I also like the idea of it going, maybe not in the shiny, you know, humans as a bastion of integrity, but also us being like the happy, empathic, intergalactic fuck-ups that we could be. Yeah. Utopia rather than dystopia. See, dystopian stories shine because they allow you to tell stories about personal experiences, you know. The Salamanders are one of the most loved Space Marine chapters because in a world where everyone is an indoctrinated fucking psychopath, you know, where it is everything's bad, every act of kindness is pronounced, you know. Stories about the Zombocalypse work so well because when you choose kindness, when you choose to help others in a world where that is so detrimental to yourself, it shows the power of empathy. Utopian stories show us that it doesn't have to be like however it is. It can be wonderful. This is your excuse to rewatch The Orville this weekend if you're feeling down. That's what I'm basically saying. Watch The Orville. Sorry, forgive the tippity tappy, makes stuff happy. Okay. Aeon, it does work. Although it is interesting, I rewatched the some bits of the Abiotic Factor stream, and you really can't hear it that much. I was so worried I was going to piss you all off with just the ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. I should still get a quiet keyboard, just in case we play like a typing game or something, but... Aww. Which of you beautiful motherfuckers just sent me Keep Driving? Edwin, you beautiful motherfucker, thank you. Edwin just gifted me a copy of Keep Driving, the road trip RPG by the same people that did Post Void. And the message says, and I quote, "Don't drive drunk, don't drive angry, don't explore forests at night without a flashlight and full stamina, and never ever let a musician into your car." Oh. Love it. I love it. And Varbles, sorry, jumping back. The thing I love about Star Trek First Contact is it's one of my favorite Star Trek films. But the thing that I appreciate more and more as I get older is that whole concept of like, the people that came before us were not geniuses. They were not, you know, these paragons of brilliance. They were not better than us, you know? Everyone's a fucking disaster. Nobody knows what's going on. Sometimes we stumble through the darkness into things. Sometimes our upbringing gives us a perspective that's unique. But like, you know, I'm trying to think of a good way to phrase it, but, you know, everyone's a fuck up. And I do think that the, I forget the name of the actor, who played the, you know, the inventor of the warp drive in First Contact. Oh, hey, Chaunerus, have a lovely rest of your evening, and to be continued. I'm glad we got to hang out for a little bit, and we should be getting back to a proper stream schedule next week. Humans, the chaotic neutral of the sci-fi world. High intelligence, low wisdom, all swagger. Yeah, the true masters of hold my beer. The fact that we made beer to hold. Ah. Sorry, I've been craving like Japanese lager, and it hurts my little tum-tum, but I still drink it anyway. And is there anything more human than that? Oh. Okay, so how long does Rat Shaker take? Because I realised our little sci-fi conversation has definitely pulled us. Okay, it says it takes about half an hour. We can do it in half an hour. You want to shake some rats with me? And I can stretch for maybe like a couple of Dick's Burgers, and that is it. That is it, my friend. Right. Let's see what happens when we shake rats. Now, to my understanding, sorry, gotta squidge the garages over there. To my understanding, this is gonna be fucking weird. I do not know what's going to happen, apart from that we will hold a rat and squeak it. A cartoon rat, not a real one, obviously. This is just going to be peak weirdness. If it gets too weird, don't worry about tapping out. Or maybe we'll go for a peaceful run. Maybe we will shake no rats. Who knows? But, I don't know, I just... Before we get into the weird, I just wanted to say again, like, thank you all for being fucking rad. I know I've been a mess this week. I'm fully aware of it. And you lot have still had my back. And I need you all to know I don't take that for granted. It's really important that you know that. Because I think about it literally constantly. So, thank you. I love these kind of conversations. You know, I get up and I'm filled with enthusiasm to come hang out with you lot to do this. Oh shit, my noodles! Fuck! Yeah. I know, ladies, I know. You can't eat this. God, I'm a mess this week. I know! Friends, they're gonna get so much food before I head out. That's why I'm not feeding them now. Oh, little terrors. Little terrors. Yeah, Mental Monk, what if we end up just setting off something most terrifying? Okay, I got my noodles. I got my rat. Yeah, unholy glee, I know. But, you know, my job is to be there for you lot, and I haven't been doing that as well as I could have. But I've gotten myself onto, well, mentally an even keel. Physically, I'm definitely, like, fully fucking manic today. But that's because I've slept and recovered. And my body's like, wait, what the fuck is this? We're used to being tired or hungover, and you've given us sleep and hydration? What the fuck? So my body's very mad at me. Sorry, my body just does not know what to do. It's not mad at me. Okay, I need you. There we go.
Are you tired of dealing with pesky rats that just won't leave you alone? Introducing Rat Shaker, the fast, easy, and fun way to keep rats in check. Just hold, shake, and watch that meter roar.
This is fine. This is fine. This seems fine. Left mouse button. Shake. This is fine. What if we just sit here for half an hour? Just look at that little cartoon rat. Just live this life. Damn it, Aeon! You lot never clip it when I do something cool or awesome, but anytime I'm a massive idiot, maybe I forgot, alright? Oh, Angelus, I'm so sorry. Thank you for correcting me. Left rat button. Keeps me humble. Yeah, it's the rule. Don't encourage Will. He'll only come back. You are holding rat. Rat is held. Aeon, it does actually use a kind of that similar visual filter. So, like, I don't know how the rat graphic is put together, but, like, the field of whatever in front of us is clearly not heavily pixelated. That's just a, I keep wanting to say filter. It's not a filter. It's not a shader. A shader? Man, apparently moving faster doesn't mean moving smarter. I know, Rebels, I'm getting a tan from it. It's great. Let's shake that rat. Okay, we're just holding it down. What the fuck? Okay, so it wants me to shake it up and down, but if I remix it, I get this kind of like... Remix! Coming to ya, / the mouse laughs, the rat giggles. Okay, there is like super low whispering creepy things like, feel the satisfaction. Why did you shake that rat? The whispering is getting louder. Quincy, no! Quincy, look away! Look away! Okay, firstly, Edwin, that was clearly a brilliant rendition of Under Pressure. Thank you. Oh, QB, how are you doing, you beautiful mother hobbit? How was your stream? What were you up to? Ba-da-da! Ba-da-da-da-da. I'm doing some just pre-sober nonsense and... We're shaking this rat. Thank you, Uber Dan. People on the streets. Ba-da-bee-da-bop. People on the streets. Ba-da-bee-da-bee-da-bop. I might have to shake this rat just so that the weird guy whispering in my ear stops. 30-minute completion may have been a radical underestimation. So QB was scripting. Ooh, like making stuff for future campaigns or like coding. Anyway, so friends, so QB is a wonderful individual. Is absolutely worth a follow. And QB, yeah, we're doing some pre-sober rat shaking and... Yeah, the voice is getting louder, so I'm gonna shake this rat so he shushes. The rat's obviously having a great time. Let's get the fuck out of here. I push my fingers into my... I don't need any of you to find that as funny as me. I've peaked. Friends, I've peaked. I'm not going to do anything as funny as that ever. Shake it. Don't stop. Is it cheering me, or is that... You shall not rat! The house is getting closer!
Somehow, I don't think this is what Duke Nukem meant when he said shake it, baby.
No, Bacon, this is exactly what Duke meant. Alright, I'll stop. Shake it, feel it. Taste it. Taste the rat.
It doesn't matter how much you shake. You can't undo what has been done.
Look, I already peaked, okay? Bop it. Twist it. Squeak it. I'm just annoyed none of you found that as funny as I did. That was comedy genius. Did I just reference one of the most mid-tier Slipknot songs of all time? Yes, I did. Honestly, I kind of feel like the rat's into this. Like, I kind of feel like we're being asked to take part in something here. Hang on, let me put some food in my gob. So I don't end up, you know, whoops shit-faced later. I'm just gonna shake it. Oh well. Let's see if we can get a squeak out of it. I feel like I'm taking part in something I did not sign up for. Oh no! Oh no! I was looking away! I was looking at comments! I was looking at your lovely selves! No! The ground has taken me! And we're back! And we're back. We just hang out with the rat for a bit. J-Poach, thank you for the bits. And Bacon, thank you for the bits as well. I was too busy looking over and I accidentally choked out a rat. Like, I think he's the one asking us to do this, and it's making me uncomfortable. Like, not quite click holding level, but... Edwin just said, accidentally he's doing a lot of heavy lifting here. Wow. Wow. Bacon's not dead! God damn it. You ever stood in the middle of a cornfield holding a rat, eating your noodles and thinking, how did I get here? I have. I am. Little you. Little you. Like, friends, if a strange Japanese snack food popped up at the end of this as an advert, I wouldn't be surprised. It's getting them good rat tickles. I'm just rolling them around. I'm just kind of going. I wonder if you can replace the voice sounds. That would be funny as fuck. I'd be tempted to replace them with songs though. You know, like, hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going rat? Sorry. Look, I already peeked. I already peeked. Somebody once. It does seem like the building appears and then gets bigger. Like, check it out. In a second, there'll be a windmill that pops up. Welcome to the Rat Dome. There, see? Trash can fighter, brace yourself. We're rat shaking.
It doesn't matter how much you shake. You can't undo what has been done.
The things that are repaired should be obvious to you because of what you did.
Now do the Skaven shake. Do. I'm all in. I'm shaking my rat on a Saturday night. And I'm dead-eyeing the camera while I do it. I just have to not accidentally choke him out. I'm 5 shots of coffee deep, and my rat is in my hand. So Trashcan, what are you painting? What are you... Because, yeah, depending on what you're painting currently, this could make a whole bunch of sense. Yeah. Trashcan, you missed a lovely conversation earlier where we were talking about how the theory that we as humans in the galaxy are basically the space orcs of the intergalactic scene. And I love that. Anyway, let's squeeze a rat. And this time not choke him out. Okay. I think the rat likes it, and I think that this is uncomfortable. It's really feeling like click holding right now. Also, the voice is telling me to...
You've broken my will.
No, me will, you rat.
Shaker of rats.
That's
The
me!
answers you seek are over there. Beyond that hill stands a house that was not there before. A house that has no familiar shape. A house built by sin.
Rat sin.
The Rat Shaker. Seek what you yearn for.
Because if you do not know the answers to your questions, then you will not find out what you need to know. And you need to know what you need to know because of what
The madness of rats compels us! So this is as fast as we can move. The other barn doesn't seem to be getting any closer, but this one... Skaven origin lore story. How come we don't have 40k Skaven? Oh, what if they got eaten?
This is where it happened. You must know what's inside, and there's no turning back. You must find it. Abandon hope. Ye who enter here.
We can literally head back. Huh. The rat shako meter. The door must open! They're not flies. They're tiny rats with wings. Oh, Vanderbeest, the troll song would be so good. La 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 la. Ew. Okay, so there's no extra... I mean, Trashcat, right now it feels like, you know, we're having one of those, that we're tripping tits in something like Subnautica. You know, the idea that we've... Oh! You have to choke the rat to open the door. Of course. I overcharged my rat super meter. Oh. That's nice. Oh, the door's gone.
You have a nasty ratitude.
Text want to know one, mate. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So we have to... So the way it works, we charge the rat shaker meter. Like so.
I actually have anti-rat shaking powers, so that didn't affect me at all.
Also, I'm immortal. Alright. So we shake him to charge our ratometer. Then we choke him out.
Pleased to meet you.
This rat would absolutely fit in Longshipian style. Huh. Okay.
Emergency. I'm currently under attack.
There we go. PT, is that you? Find it. Find the rat. What if we do this as a two-parter, where I come back later on tonight, drunk as a skunk, and we finish this?
Your supercilious behavior is quite discourteous.
Hush now, rat.
Are you tired of dealing with
The
pesky
television's
rats
on.
that just won't leave you alone? Introducing Rat Shaker, the fast, easy, and fun way to keep rats in check. Just hold, shake.
Oh, cool. I got video killed the Ratio star. That's the place script. Excuse you. Can I get anybody anything from the kitchen? Can I offer you a rat? No, Polly, just the cheese. No, I think we're good. I don't think we need to go down there. No. Bad rat. This is a family friendly stream. Although I do think this is one of those great games. It's a lovely reminder of you can just make whatever you want.
I wonder if a fall from this high will kill me.
Can I offer you a rat in these trying times? Okay, lots of VHS tapes.
Actually, don't do that.
You do interrupt him by choking him out as well.
You have a nasty attitude.
I swear, if this starts turning into like fucking myhouse.rat.
Your Your supercilious behavior is quite discourteous.
Yeah, you know what, Virals? We've been here the whole fucking time. Dude has not offered to cook us anything once. Our little bastard Remy lied to me. Wait, no, Remy's the chef. What do you need, baby? Why is the rat calling me baby? Alright, fine. We'll head down here. But for now... Oh, okay. So there are some rat puzzles around here to rat solve. And I assume if we get all of the pieces of the image... Was there an upstairs, or did I hallucinate that? I hallucinated that, okay. Ah.
Your supercilious behavior is quite discourteous.
You know, I'm going to head down the stairs for now, because unfortunately we are starting to push up against time. This happens every time. I'm like, hey, should we just test something out? Like, just have a little fuck around before I go to SOBA. And it's always something good. Because this is a little bit silly. It's a little bit horror. Not a lot. It's definitely some proper, like, Dardism fuckery. Find it. Find it. The happy rat home has been demolished. Maybe if I hadn't spent so much time laughing at the initial...
Oh my god. I think you broke something.
Oh, you're fine. Don't even worry about it. There we go. God darn it. Remy was the rat. Okay. What you need, baby? Why is the rat calling me baby? Why is the rat calling me baby? So actually, Wolfcrad, were you there when we did, was it Paratropic? Yeah, Paratropic. Because that, I still think, is one of the most fascinating games, because it gives you a gun, and you're always holding the gun. Well, it's actually not always. Through a large proportion of the game, you have this gun, and you never use it for its intended purpose, except maybe once, depending on how you go through. And I keep thinking about that. The chef was named Linguini. God. Who names their kid Linguini? Okay, so Wolfgrad, Paratropic is definitely worth your time. It's not horror, but it's fucking weird. It's in a... The idea is like in a world where videotapes are illegal. Wait, Linguini was his surname, and his first name was Alfredo. The fuck were wrong with his parents? Ah, Mr. and Mrs. Linguini, we're happy to tell you it's a boy. What are you going to call him? Alfredo! No, you understand. You can't, you shouldn't name him food. I want to call him Alfredo! After me, Dad! Undercooked pasta! Yeah, Aeon, like, how into pasta do you have to be to name your kid after it? Ugh. Alright, friends. This is as far as we're going to go with Rat Shaker. Alright? But we will return. We will return. We'll either do like a Longship After Dark or we'll do something on it. Because I'm genuinely curious on that one and I want to take my time. Because I was like, oh, we could rush it in the next 10 minutes, but we're going to miss shit. And that's not how we play. That's not how we do. Can't win them all. Can't win them all. This is usually why I don't like give myself time limits when we're streaming, because you never know when a game's gonna surprise you. Frogs are friends. Okay. So friends, thank you for keeping me company for a couple hours. For those of you who... Well, actually, if you're heading down to SOBA, you've probably already gone. I'll be late. Hey, I'm gonna have fun. I really am. But, my friends, I know I was getting a little cheesy earlier, and I'm not gonna go full cheese mode, but I don't know. I'm stupidly lucky that this is what I get to do day in, day out. And I feel like the weeks where I let the world kick my ass, it's like, I get mad because it's like, it gets in the way of doing the thing that I love, which is hanging out with you lot. And yeah, Edwin, that's what I'll tell him. It was the rat. The rat compelled me. These little fuckers. Trying to feed those children. So anyway, I know this was a very short stream. We will conclude Rat Shaker in the future. But just thank you, friends. Thank you for looking after my dumb ass. Thank you for being the best fucking people that a numpty like me could ask for. So yeah. Whatever you do, have a lovely rest of your evening. If you see me online later, know that I will be drunk as a skunk. Hang on. There we go. You want gnomes? This is how you get gnomes. No! Though I will say, Virals, the idea of making a game where the person is compelled to do increasingly bizarre shit due to an army of guinea pigs, that I could go for. Right. Have an excellent Saturday. To be continued? Yeah. God, I am all over the place tonight. Alright, I mean this time. Whatever you do, have a great time. If I see you on Discord, brilliant. But remember, I will probably be shithoused. Otherwise, to be continued. The guinea pigs demand nuclear fuel! Yeah, that actually tracks. They do hunger for power and salad. So I just give them salad. Okay, for reals this time. Love you all. Have a fucking good weekend. And to be continued.